to open at a specific time that we advertise. But since the kids not really elected until they we can swear you. So why don't we start? Mayor, come on up and stand next to me. Okay. Now normally, and we're going to do this in 10 minutes, we're going to open the meeting. But right now we're going to swear you guys in. Typically, the way it works, election happens. The Board of Elections certifies the election, and then we swear people in to their position. So what we're going to do is, if you could all please rise. Raise your right hand, and then repeat after me. So what I'm going to say is I, and then you state your name, and then we're going to get to a point about your position. And what I want you to say is if you're the mayor, council person, engineer, whatever your position is. Okay? Has anybody ever been sworn in before? Okay, ready? I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the state of New Jersey.
and the state of New Jersey.
That I will bear true faith
That I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same.
and to the governments established
And to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state.
under the authority of the people.
Under the authority of the people.
And that I will faithfully,
And that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of
of the office of
right? To the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
And this is the part I always add. And I will not use my office
And I will not use my office
to grant preferential treatment,
to grant preferential treatment,
nor to seek personal gain,
nor to seek personal gain,
favor, or advantage
favor, or advantage
not available to the general public.
not available to the general public.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. I do not know. We have that one. We can pass it around when they read their report. So, the mayor is going to read the proclamation. Mayor, why don't you read it from the microphone? You can address everybody. Nice. Okay. Office of the mayor.
Office of the Mayor, proclamation. Is it all choice, mayor and council?
Turn the microphone. 1 second.
Technical difficulty, we'll be able to
Try that.
Office of.
Is it on?
There it is.
Yes.
Got to get close to it.
Office of the Mayor, Confirmation, Youth Mayor and Council 2022. Whereas today we are privileged to have with us a group of dedicated young people, and whereas these young people have shown sincere interest in and diligence in participating in Youth Mayor and Council of the Borough of Runnemede, and whereas their dedication has been met with success in being elected or appointed to the aforementioned positions, and whereas they have given their time and energies to participate in our process, and whereas the Borough Council of the Borough of Runnemede, County of Camden, State of New Jersey recognizes the great need for this kind of interest, belief, and participation in our political system on the part of all its citizens. Now, therefore,
What's your name?
I, Valerie Farina, Mayor of the Runnemede Borough of Runnemede, do hereby proclaim that June 8, 2022 be designated as Youth Day in the Borough of Runnemede, and commend these young people for their interest in and enthusiasm for the governmental process or progress. In witness whereof I have feared unto set my hand and cause the seal of the Borough of Runnemede be affixed thereto.
Very good. Okay, so we also have a few more minutes, yeah. I'm going to hand out, we have a little gift card for all kids, so they're getting a plaque, a proclamation, and a little gift card for their participation. They got their cupcakes from Deluxe. What else did you want to try to get done? Well, they're going to read the reports. How much time do we have?
You can read the report. Okay, I just don't want anyone to think we're being.
And I apologize, we can always move, we're allowed to do a little bit, except at 7 o'clock. You want to just wait and just open the meeting in the next?
Yes.
Okay. We got a few more minutes, so just relax for 5 minutes. Okay, we can call the meeting to order again. So all those who left early won't be required to come back again and sit through a phone meeting. All right, we're going to continue with the meeting. We're going to go start with the reports from the clerk.
Okay, we have the treasurer's report for the period ending May 31st, 2022. The total of fund revenue at the end of the month was $1,862,788.31. We have the report of the municipal court for the period ending April 30th, and the total borough revenue collected. I don't know if you realize that we collect money, we don't get it all. That there's over 13,000 collected, but the borough portion is only $7,650.94. We have the report of the emergency medical services. There were 212 incidents in May. There were, the EMS fees collected in May was $11,459.77. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. We have the report of the construction office for the month of May. A total of $15,145 was collected for COs, zoning permits, and building permits. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. We have the report of the tax collector for the month of May. A total of $1,467,302.54 was collected in taxes, and in sewer rentals, $18,585.54. All money was turned over to the treasurer. We have the report of the municipal clerk for the month of May. A total of $11,391.60 was collected for pet licenses, liquor licenses, and permits. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. We have the report of the registrar of vital statistics for the month of May. A total of $2,202 was collected for death copies, marriage copies, and marriage licenses. All monies were turned over to the treasurer. And the report of the fire marshal for the month of May. A total of $3,639 was collected in fire fees. There were 69 inspections collected and conducted, and 2 fire investigations. And that was also turned over to the treasurer. And that's all that I know.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve the reports as read?
I make a motion to approve the reports as read.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Ms. Kelly. All in favor?
Aye.
This is a public hearing. We have a public hearing this evening, ordinance 2208, which is an ordinance appropriating $680,000 from the capital improvement fund for the acquisition of various pieces of capital equipment and completion of various capital improvements in for the borough. This portion of the meeting is open to the public, so if anyone wants to speak, you come to the microphone and give your name and address. See no one? Would someone like to make a motion to close the public?
I'll make that motion. I'll second that motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Ms. Passio. All in favor?
Aye.
Public portion is closed. Would someone like to make a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to adopt on the second final reading and advertise according to law.
Motion by Mr. Powell, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Second by Mrs. Passio. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein. I'm sorry, Ms. Collins. Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro is also absent. Mr. Fowler.
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
It's 4 ayes, 2 absent.
That means the ordinance is adopted. So for ordinances, you need 4 votes. So changes. So what we just did there, everyone, was we're spending money on the borough. All right, we've done the committee reports. The solicitor, did you want to report anything this evening?
Sure, just very briefly on the resolution that we passed a few minutes ago with respect to the mural going before the 815 North Black Horse Pike. I would be remiss in my duties as the borough attorney if I didn't say that I have a problem with how the process was engaged in. It's a land use matter, and it needs to go to the borough, through the borough first. I think all of us found it a bit disconcerting to find that a mural artist was engaged and that volunteers were being solicited before the borough had any idea of the particulars of this project. We have a big set of rules located right here in the code of the Borough of Runnemede, but they exist for a reason. We found a way tonight through the resolution and the ordinance that appears on the agenda, and that's great. And thank you, Mayor, we talked for about 2 hours today about how to make that work.
It's tough.
But it has to be done better next time before the next project takes place. We will work with any community organization, and I think this mayor and council has proven that they are willing to work with any person, any organization to meet their goals. It's not our intention to prevent things from happening. We just need to make sure that they are done correctly, and that's all I have to report.
I appreciate it. So once again, we do have procedures, we're supposed to follow them. There are ways of doing things, but there's ways that are easy. That being said, we're trying to always do a better job. Engineers report. Do you have anything else, Mr. Basham?
Just going to rely on my report from last week's conference meeting and the wonderful report that Abby.
Yes, that was excellent.
Was.
You know,
So thank you.
got it all done.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good report.
Okay. Mr. Woza, did you want to report anything before we move on?
Just wanted to report thank you for having me back to the meeting. I've been absent for a while, but
So happy to see
Mr. Myers and I both have completed our course with satisfactory medal of all sports, and we will be looking forward to sitting for the state test.
Very good.
That's great.
So Mr. Wozon took a class in the state of New Jersey. You must be licensed to operate a sewer system, a public sewer system. So Mr. Wozon and another employee took the class. Now they're in the process of taking the test. So we appreciate that. Because we were doing a shared service with another municipality. So now we can do it
What
ourselves.
do you mean, Sue? What does he do? Explain it to me.
What he does is he makes sure that when you flush your toilet, it goes away.
Very important.
Very good.
His little backups, you know, call Harry.
All right, we got a few businesses to continue with. First we have is a request authorization to submit an application for the membership in the New Jersey State Firemen's Association for YA Park. Someone like to make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Neri. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Request authorizing to issue a used car license to NB Consulting LLC. All paperwork is in order. What address is it?
That's 602 North Black Horse Pike. This is about the, I don't know, the fourth business that's been in there in a while.
So every time a used car lot changes hands, they must submit paperwork to the state of New Jersey, and then we issue the license. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that
Motion
motion.
by Mr. Farrell, second by Ms. Passio. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that's adopted. Then we have Resolution 2278. It's a resolution authorizing the refunding of a planning and zoning escrow funds. This was someone who's not going to the planning board. Someone like to make a
Yeah,
motion?
they opted not to.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Neri,
I'll second that
second
motion.
by Ms. Passio. Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly. Yes. Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
And Mr. Neri.
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 absent.
All right, that resolution is adopted. Resolution 2279 is a resolution authorizing the sale of borough property. What are we selling?
We're selling the truck from Public Works to Magnolia.
Yes, we're selling an old truck right now
I'll make a motion.
for $1,500. Motion by Mr. Neri. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Passio.
That does need a roll.
Yes.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
And Mr. Neri.
Yes.
All right, resolution
4
is
ayes, 2
adopted.
absent.
We did do a caucus meeting a week ago, so we went over most of these items, and that's why we moved quickly, so we do know what's on the agenda, mostly. Resolution 2280 is a resolution authorizing the refund for a street opening permit. That's right.
This
Someone,
would be the homes that were built on Smith Lane,
okay.
and our inspector, who was out there somewhere, I saw him, said it was fine
It's
to
okay?
run, yes.
Okay. Is there a motion, please?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ms. Paxton,
I'll second it.
second by Mr. Ranieri. Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 ayes.
All right, we have Resolution 2201 is a resolution confirming 2022 appointments. 2281, I'm sorry. This is Mr. Wozak and Mr. Myers as their C1 and C2 licenses. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ms. Passive, second by Mr. Farrell. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 ayes.
All right, the resolution is adopted. Resolution 2282 is a resolution establishing and implementing a program to charge mitigation rates for the deployment of emergency and non-emergency services by the fire department for services provided or rendered by or for the Runnemede Fire Department. Someone like to make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly,
I'll second that motion.
second by Ms. Pansio. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 ayes.
We have resolution, that resolution is adopted. Resolution 2283 is a resolution granting the 2022-2023 liquor licenses. There are 7. And all the paperwork is in order. Someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Ranieri,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Farrell. Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
Resolution is adopted. Resolution 2284 is a resolution adopting revised description of the duties of the fire chief. This outlines the new responsibilities of the fire chief. He's here this evening, so we're very happy that you're here. Someone like to make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly,
I'll second that
second
motion.
by Ms. Passio. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 ayes.
The resolution is adopted. Resolution 2285 is a resolution ending assignments of fire investigators. Someone like to make a motion?
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Mr. Ranieri. Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 ayes.
That resolution is adopted. Resolution 2286 is a resolution authorizing the employment contract with GWU, the white collar workers. This is a contract for the employees, as we went over. Would someone like to make a motion authorizing the assignment?
I'll make that motion.
Motion
I'll
by Ms.
second that
Kelly,
motion.
second by Ms. Passio. Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 ayes.
That resolution is adopted. Resolution 2287 is a resolution authorizing, we already did that one. Amy? We have ordinance, we have first reading. For those here, this is your lesson again. We have to read things twice to make it a law. So we do first reading tonight, and then we do a public hearing in 30 days after we advertise. So we have ordinance 2209. 2209 is the ordinance amending chapter 46, which is personnel policies. Specifically, we are updating our vacation days to remove Lincoln's birthday with President's Day, which is what our past practice was, and to add Juneteenth as a national holiday. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt, where are we? I'll make a motion to adopt the first reading and advertise according to law with a public hearing to be held at a meeting beginning at 7 p.m. on this 5th day of July, 2022.
Thank you, Mr. President. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Reed. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Passio?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell?
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri?
Yes.
4 ayes, 2 ayes.
So that's not adopted until 30 days. The council has to vote twice. We also have ordinance 2210, is an ordinance creating chapter 396 entitled Murals and Public Art the code of the Borough of Runnemede. This is what we spoke about. Basically, this outlines, it outlines the policies. Oh, yeah.
For anybody, yeah.
Yeah, so this is anybody, so just to be clear for everyone in the audience, glad that you guys are here, is, it describes what public art is, it describes that we encourage it. I'll just read the one line so you know. In the continuing efforts to strengthen and enhance the Borough of Runnemede, the Mayor and Borough Council have noted that public art can provide an enhancement to the community and quality of neighborhoods within the borough. And the Mayor and Council have determined that an ordinance governing the creation of public art within the borough is in the best interest of the health, safety, and welfare of the residents of the borough. So it outlines very basic guidelines. The most important guideline that we felt was that the property owner was on board with it, and that the neighbors also had at least a say. So anybody within 200 feet has to be notified of any public artwork being put up. Very similar to if someone was to do something next to your property, if you wanted to put a pool in that was above what was allowed, you'd have to let your neighbors know. So there's a courtesy. It doesn't mean they have veto power, but it means they have the right to have that. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt on first reading and advertise according to law. The public hearing to be held at a meeting beginning at 7 p.m. on the 5th day of July, 2022.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Ranieri, second by Ms. Passio. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Very good. Next order of business is payment of bills. Would someone like to make a motion to pay the monthly bills?
I'll make a motion to pay the monthly bills.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Ms. Kelly. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Bills shall be paid. So this portion of the meeting is open to the public. You are required to come to the microphone, state your name and address, and say something. You're not. No one ever comes to the microphone and states their name and address and does something. But please,
That's Maria's.
if someone's out there, Maria Panzarella, are you still in the room? She's usually our Is anyone, Mr. Bailey, why don't you come up at least?
My night off.
You're not. Anyone wants to say anything? Please, Captain. You're hiding in the corner over there.
Yeah. I'm going to let everyone else talk, but I'm always very quiet. So hi, I'm Kathy Gregory Walker. My address is 145 East 3rd Avenue. Today I am wearing my president of the Runnemede Chamber Council,
Chamber of
Commerce organization, and I wanted to confirm the ribbon cutting for Saturday at Captain Chucky's at 12 o'clock.
Yes, I will be there.
Yes. All right, for everyone here, Captain Chucky's is getting a ribbon cutting. They're having a special $5 off if you purchase 4 crab cakes. Hope the junior mayor and council can come. That would be awesome.
We get the junior mayor to cut the ribbon sheet.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It's going to be so much fun. So there you go, invitation extended, or you can attend.
What time is it, Kat?
12
12
o'clock.
o'clock?
And I will bring the ribbon this time.
Yes.
Okay. And
Miss Kelly will bring the scissors.
you have the scissors. I have the ribbon. We're all good.
We'll make sure you get the scissors.
Okay, all right, and I'll have the ribbon.
Okay, do you want to tell the audience this what the Runnemede Chamber of Commerce is doing, please, just so people know what's going on in
Yeah,
town?
that's a really good idea. So the Runnemede Chamber of Commerce is a brand new organization. We've been around for about, I guess, 4 months now, so we're just forming. If you know anyone who owns a business, works at a business, and would like to participate, the purpose of the Chamber of Commerce is to help all the organizations to thrive, to grow, to be a liaison between the borough and businesses, and to really incorporate the community. So you'll be hearing more from us.
Thank you.
In fact, one of the things I want to do is a Runnemede day. So
Sure.
I'll work with the lady, get a
Good
date.
plan.
All right.
Thank you.
Kathy.
Anyone else wishing to speak? All right, seeing no one else, would someone like to close the public portion?
I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion to close the public portion.
I'll second that.
Motion by Mr. Ranieri, second by Ms. Kelly. I'm going to open it up to the members of council. Does anyone, Ms. Kelly, want to speak to the youth mayor and youth council?
Yes, I do, of course.
Yes.
Congratulations. The reports were excellent. You did a great job representing us. And we thank you for that. But we also want you to continue to be part of the government. Don't forget, we'll be marching July 4th. We expect you to be part of that parade with us. So we'll see you all there that day. But you did a great job tonight, and thank you parents. Thank you parents for your children. They're wonderful. Kudos to all of you for raising such young men and women of credit, and it is just a pleasure and a joy to work with them and to read their essays. So I thank you for your support for them and your support for us, because we help our town, but our town is you. You're the people we're helping. You're the people that we hope to achieve wonderful things for. We need your support. And thank you, Mayor, for being part of all this for us. You have a vision, and it's coming to fruition. This man is a visionary, and we support him wholeheartedly.
I
just don't have words. I mean, Eleanor said it all, except I just want to thank you for participating, for being a part of it. We love doing Youth Mayor and Council. We are the only town right now that continue to do it. I'm very sorry that we didn't do the whole week long of taking you to Philadelphia and taking you to down to meet our Director of Sustainability and taking you to Trenton. But I hope you enjoyed everything today and spend that $50 wisely. And you are our future, and you make all of us proud. You make your parents proud, and you should make them proud. And I want to thank you again. You did a great job. Wonderful.
Thank the parents and the students for participating. It's always nice to have an opportunity, when you get a chance to see behind the curtain and see how things work and how things operate. It's always a great opportunity, and I'm glad that you took the opportunity to look behind the curtain. We do a lot of work here, day in, day out, and it's not our full-time job, but we put our heart and soul into everything. And I think it's fantastic that at your age you get to see just a little glimpse of what we do, our job descriptions, and how we're part of the community. We're trying to build it and shape it so that each year is a little better for everybody. Thank you all for participating. I'll see you around town. Thank you.
Thank everybody for coming. I've been on council 6 years, and every time that they've had this, I've been working, so this is my first time being here. And it was a nice experience seeing the kids, and thank you parents for raising nice kids, and that's all I got to say.
Did you have anything? No? Shelley, do you want to report anything, or you want to wait till next month, or you want to tell them? I think Ms. Straley should tell everyone in the audience what a great job she's done.
I'll make it quick. There's just one thing I want to share with everybody. I think all of you know, since I got here, one of my major projects has been trying to recoup some of our expenses from 2020 and 2021 for COVID. All of our overtime expenses and some of the other things that we've had to put out over and above our normal everyday expenses that we did not expect to have to put out. And with the help of Harry Wozum, Chief Sampolsky, Sergeant Burns really did a phenomenal job. Yesterday we received $102,000 as one of our first installments.
Wow.
Yeah.
$102,000?
$102,000.
We're getting more, right? And what is coming? And not fast.
You're not happy with 102? We're getting nothing.
That was our first application, yes. And I'll be working with Sergeant Burns as we continue to submit more.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Some of our expenses, yes.
Wonderful.
So we are very, very excited about it.
It's happening, right?
It's happening.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
no.
I have some more good news.
Okay.
Our fire department was given $2,000 from the New Jersey American Water Company, and we're going to be purchasing a one of those, you know, the jaws of life, it'll be like that, only it's 10 times better. And with that $2,000 grant, we'll be purchasing, see, right, oh, it's called a Hydra Ram. What does it do? And it's like the jaws of life, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's very good.
So that's a great, we just found out today.
Quite 102,000.
But it's $2,000 that we've been given from the water district. That's wonderful.
Take it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, if there's not any other business, would there like to be a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you all for coming.